What's up, guys? I'm here with Jeffrey Kleins, who is the president and CEO at Compliance Solutions Occupational Trainers. Jeff, thank you for jumping on. Can you briefly just explain what your company is and what it is that you guys sell?
Sure. And Adam, thanks for taking the time today. Compliance Solutions is a occupational training company. We train people all over the country, mostly employees, but we specialize in health and safety, emergency response, hazmat. Basically, anybody that can get hurt on the job, we try to make sure they don't. So.
And can you share where the company was before and after we worked together in terms of revenue growth from your email list specifically?
Sure. I can tell you that the email was, I don't want to say it's a new thing because we've been doing email forever. I mean, we've had
Yeah.
online training courses since 1998, which was, back when the web was something different than it is now, for sure.
Yeah.
We've done email, but we haven't really had before working with you, Adam, we didn't really have a concentrated and an organized uh, process for contacting our students, contacting our customers. And we have some real time dependent products. We have a lot of training courses that obviously have start and end times. Our courses have expiration dates on them, things like that. So we didn't really have a internal way to get it done properly. Our marketing department and our sales folks really just focused on what was ever coming down the pike. And I think, well, you can certainly ask some other questions on that, but I think it's been a real boon not only to our customers, but also to our list and to the way that we communicate with our folks. So
Amazing. And can you confirm in the first 30 days what type of success we are seeing from the email revenue?
the first 30 days before that, again, understand something that we weren't really doing any organized or any real regular email campaigns. But I tell you, in the first 30 days that we got on, I remember somewhere around $23,000 in additional revenue, which I'm not sure what something like 17-18% growth in terms of total sales for the company. And that was back in January of 2023. So.
Yeah, for sure. And can you describe just a little bit what your process looked like for email marketing before we started working together?
We didn't really have a great process, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Most of our email that was going out was either follow up to a conversation that took place when a customer called us, or occasionally we would have a group of folks that we knew had to get a refresher course in, et cetera, et cetera. But it was nothing, as I mentioned, even really organized. We had tried a couple different companies for short stints, little 2-3 month type campaigns. And I never really saw any continuous growth. We'd have some spurts and then stop, then spurts and stop. And that's kind of what we were looking for. So.
For sure. Love to hear it. So, in terms of communication, speed of implementation on things, and both, weekly and monthly reporting, would you say it feels like everything is kind of taken care of and in good hands with us
Oh
working?
yeah, yeah. Adam, just for your folks that might be wondering, I mean, Adam is
Yeah.
he's real available. As a matter of fact, I think we kind of take advantage of him a little bit. We yank him into our weekly marketing meetings to just to make sure he understands what's going on. And I'm not, for any contracts you guys are working on, I'm certainly not not try to up the ante for you at all, but he's real responsive. I mean, we get reports on a monthly basis. If there's ever anything that I need to know in terms of what's going on with the campaign, that we have specific interest, he gets it back to us. We also have access to the same platform, so we can, if there's something that we want to see about it, just a real specific email that we sent out, we can certainly jump on there as well. So we've got real good coordination.
For sure. I appreciate that. And last thing here, if someone's on the fence about either taking their email marketing more seriously or working with us specifically, what would you tell them to increase their revenue and just overall quality?
Sure. You know, um, that's, but it's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Being that we didn't, as I mentioned, when we started working with Adam, we hadn't really had a sustained or an organized email campaign. And now we've got, I can't even yet have to get our marketing department on with you because we've got so many drip campaigns and follow-up campaigns and introduction campaigns. and I think I'm just scratching the surface, but I would tell you that if you're not using email and you're not using it effectively, you're leaving money on the table. I'll give you that. The other thing is it's really important, whatever you do, to make sure that you're not beating your folks to death. So if you're the first, everybody that does this, seems like the first thing that they want to jump out and do is just email everybody and their dog, because if you get an email, they're going to buy from you. And I got to tell you, we were, at the very beginning of that, we were, I guess we kind of had the same disease too. But I will tell you, consistency in branding, consistency in your messaging, and consistency in your customers expecting those messages to come in at a certain time. I talk to folks all the time on the phone. They're like, "Oh, yep, I just got your reminder for last week, and we got for next week's class, and we got a couple folks that need to sign up." So it's kind of like training your kids all over again.
Awesome. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But yeah, that's about it for me. If you have any closing remarks, or if you want to tell the people where they can check you guys out, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, sure. CSRegs.com. It's compliance solutions. And yeah, by any means, if you have any health and safety needs, we've been around for, well, going on 29 years now. And closing remarks are, since this is Adam's show, really, if you guys are looking for somebody to help you out, I would tell you, he's young, and but he certainly ain't dumb, and he certainly has got an incredible grasp on what's going on. Give him a shot and try it out. That's all I'd say. So,
love to hear it. I appreciate that. Jeff's the ultimate professional. They got an amazing operation going on over there, and yeah, I appreciate you jumping on.
You bet. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate the time.
I appreciate it.